Okay, ready on interface of the throttle and muffler on the engine.
Okay, the normal throttle cable, the way it's normally configured, is the cable would pass through here and connect up to this little plate right here to this hole.
Yep, and that's what we pull that.
And so
the
result is that when the throttle pulls the cable back, that it goes to full throttle and it's full engine speed in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you wanted to reverse that, you can take this little screw and this bracket, you can mount it over here into this hole. And then it will reverse the operation of this, because what it'll do is it'll push this in order to give it full throttle, and you pull it to turn it off.
Okay.
So it'll basically reverse the operation of the throttle lever.
Mm-hmm.
And and this is what I wanted, but I found that when this was, or should I say, when the muffler was installed, it screws into this hole. Well, it obstructs this, and there's no way to connect it, the throttle, through this cable going there. And so I had to leave it going to this instead. And so as a result, that's why the throttle control works upside down.
Okay. And here we also have some other things. So here's the fuel switch.
Yeah,
that's all automatic.
This is the automatic fuel switch. It has automatic...
Well, that looks like choke here. That's automatic choke right here.
Yeah. Well, it uses this module right here, electronic fuel management block. And this controls the choke automatically. And it also has a fuel solenoid somewhere in here. I think this is the fuel solenoid right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a nice thing about this new motor, is that you don't need to have the manual choke on it anymore.
Just the throttle. Okay.
Right.
And here's the interface for the battery cable.
This is a starter, right? And then the solenoid goes to this one right here. And then here's your fuel coming in. And
this one we don't know. That's suction. Don't worry about that.
I'm not sure it does anything. That's not even a hose at the bottom. It's blocked off. I don't know what that is.
Okay. And here is our fuel pump, right?
Right. This is a fuel pump.
Is that an active pump that functions by?
It somehow takes suction from the engine and it's able to pump it that way. And then the one other thing I wanted to point out is that this is the electrical connector for it right here. And this one uses female pins in there, so we need to make our connector match with this one using male pins.
Mm-hmm. And as far as here, this is the regulation on the charging, or what is that?
Right, this is a voltage regulator to control the current and voltage going to the battery.
So that's the charge controller for the battery.
And that's it. This is a 27 horsepower.
And the plug itself contains everything that contains we unravel it, that contains the spark ignition from... What's on here? There's charging wire.
Right. We have this one goes directly to the battery to provide charging, and it has a 16 amp charging capability. Then another wire goes to the magneto, and this is used to shut off the engine. And the third wire goes to the solenoid for the fuel. And so then those are the only three wires here. Now it gets ground through grain to the frame. And then it also gets the starter current goes here to start it. So there's actually 5 electrical connections, but 2 of them don't go through this connector.
Yep, 5 electrical connections. Okay, good.
And that's it. This is our 27 horsepower professional Briggs & Stratton engine.